Hi everyone. I hope everyone is fine. A very good evening. We have Atulya as well. Hi Atulya.
Hey everyone, welcome to the ninth session of the web development track of Mozilla Durg Developer Student Community and KFG Durg presents the Developer Days, platform partner DevFolio, authentication partner Savo Labs, supported by Script Foundation and streaming partner StreamYard. Today we have with us Abir Pal, who will be taking a session on getting started with Azure. Let's have Abir in the stream.
Hey
Hi
folks.
Abir.
Hi. Thank
Hey
you for
Abir.
introducing. Hi. Yeah.
Hi Abir. How are you?
All good. All good. Doing great. Pretty much excited for the session, and I hope everyone is too. Yeah.
Like talking about previously, we had sessions on front end, back end databases, and yesterday we had an introduction about DevOps. Now we are into Azure. That like Abir. So what Abir? What we'll gonna do today?
So we'll be trying to deploying a React app on Azure, and also we're going to know about the intuition behind like Azure, why Azure we need, and what are the various cloud services out there. And finally, there are some surprises for all the attendees. So yeah.
Yes, there's one surprise from Abir, and there's one surprise from the Developer Days team as well. Today
Yes.
on Developer Days, the stream Developer Days session for web dev track. So I guess we can start the session, and Abir will be going backstage, and the stage will be all yours. Over to you, Abir.
Yeah. So, folks, today we are going to get started with Azure, and this will be kind of learning by doing session. So, let's get started with it. So, a bit about me: I'm Abir. I try to demystify and invent software abstractions. Plus, also have given talk at University of Texas at Austin and UC Berkeley, Facebook Research, and Google Brain. Part of Microsoft Gold Student Ambassadors, MLH Fellow, and Production Engineering track. One of the judges there. So also I organize API hacks and we are supported by Postman. So currently I'm interning at Affinity. It's in Singapore. So yeah, so let's get started with today's session. So what's up today? We'll be having first things. We have three stages actually. One is intuition development, then hands-on, and then we'll be having the opportunity sharing. So first thing is what about like intuition development? Like why do we need Azure and like the various cloud services? And then we'll be having the would you say like walkthrough of the complete portal of Azure, like what are the various services there and what you can do while like hosting your own first web app. So yes, that will help you to know the like the real intuition behind development, because the first section I am focusing here because one should know that why do we need cloud services, and there are lots of tons of cloud services out there, and today we are going to see Azure. There are like a lot of like DigitalOcean is there, then we have AWS, so many out there, right? So today the focus will be on Azure, and before that, landing onto Azure, we are going to first get the intuition, like why do we need cloud services and what it offers. And then after that, we are going to do the hands-on project, learning of the demo project, running the project locally, creating an Azure App Service. And we'll talk about the Azure App Service, and there are various services and resources available on Azure Portal. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then connecting our project with Azure App Service. Plus everything will be done live in front of you, so you can also try out on your VS Code. So make sure that you have VS Code, Git, and Azure extension installed on your VS Code. So that's all about like the hands-on, and then we'll take a try it out live. Then after that, we're going to have the opportunity sharing about API hacks and how one can be part of it. So let's get started with intuition development. So first of all, I would like to talk about like why do we need like cloud services. So initially, like if you talk about 80s 90s, we used to have a physical server that you have to manage, and a lot of things you have to learn, like run quality checks and stuff. But now because of cloud, all of you like all you just need to upload your code, run your code, and use the existing cloud service, anything like that. So this is how it is. Let me just confirm once if everything is visible, because I didn't, because I just felt okay, fine, everything is visible. Yeah, cool. So as the slide says, you don't need a physical server. Everything is like you just need to get yourself on cloud. So what happens? Whatever you do, like creating your own data server or anything, like suppose you are in 80s or 90s, you wanted to host your own website, complete full stack stuff, then you have to buy a server. Physical server has to be like taken up on rent or something like that, and then you have to maintain it. Or if there are like like your software got pretty famous, and then you need to scale up the server, like you need more number of servers instances running behind the scenes, so then you have to scale up. So this is where the problem comes, the cost optimization and lots of stuff and maintenance. So more your software, like the production and all, it's very complex once your software just scales up. So that's why you need cloud services, where you just need to focus on your product, the code that you write, and rest of the things will be managed by the cloud server itself, the one who is providing the cloud service, to be honest. Over here, like Azure is one of the cloud services that Microsoft provides, so where you can actually store, then run monitor checks, do some API management, and lots of stuff. We are going to see that what Azure can do for you. So next thing is intuition behind Azure and cloud services. Under cloud services, the Azure provides lots of stuff, and we are going to see one by one. So first thing is developer services, like you have Visual Studio Team service, like whenever you are working in a team and like you want to code collaborate or something, like you just want to collaborate and write code in like in what you say in together mode way or something like that. So developer services like the Visual Studio Team and services are there, so you can use that. Then moving on to like we have various tiers. You can see compute, web and mobile, data storage, analytics, IoT, media and CDN, identity and access management. So compute is having all the processing related work, like all the stuff like you need. Suppose you have a machine, Linux machine, okay, and now you try to run your server there. That's your own machine, right? So you're running your node server or any Java server, anything there, you're running it on your own machine. So you can see that every time whenever you start your Linux machine and you run the server, you see there's a server running at port 3000 or something like that, right? So this is completely on local host. Similarly, compute offers a kind of, you can say, mini or you can say a mini computer. You can say, compute offers a mini computer where you can actually run your servers, test them out, and they'll give you a special link that is particular directed to a port of that particular virtual machine. So it is completely a mini computer, you can think it of, or mini system. And you can create a lot of virtual machines on your Azure based on your Azure subscription. So and today, regarding Azure subscription, we'll be using Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors Visual Studio subscription. If you are not in one of them, just go and head over to apply to MLSA program, and then you're going to get a lot of Azure benefits over there. So like this, we have web and mobile, Azure web apps, mobile apps, logic apps, all these services and everything that you can take care, like you want to build, will be provided by Azure itself. So all these things are there. So you can take a look out at all the portal stuff, and then we can actually see, okay, but today what we need is web and mobile, and we are going to use Azure services. So let's see next. So walk through Azure portal. So I'll be directly going to Azure portal, and let you know how it looks. So once you are on azure.microsoft.com, you are going to see something like this. And let me tell you this, like you can directly like try Azure for free, and you can get it for 12 months plus a $200 credit. Also, if you are a student ambassador, you can just directly avail it, directly go to portal.azure.com. So you can directly get the Azure benefits over there. So yeah, let me just move on to the portal.azure.com, and I guess, yeah. So here we are in portal.azure.com. As you can see here, you can see this is the complete portal. And these are the recent resources that you have created or something like that. Like all the you have Azure Portal. Like these are my personal projects which are over here. As you can see, this is just like quick access kind of dashboard kind of thing. And apart from that, here you can see all the resources, more services. If you just click on here, you can see virtual machines, app service, storage accounts, skill databases. And let me tell you that there always something is newly added every time here. So let me just show you. If you see over here that this is not a bit updated one, although like there are more number changes, like web apps is now like Azure App Service, and you can actually, this is not bit updated one, but yeah, you can follow the main Azure portal where you can actually get all the list of resources that they have. In fact, if you want to create your own SendGrid account, like setting up your own mailing service that you can use using SendGrid, Azure has the full support for it. And there are lots of many things out there for Azure portal. This is how the portal looks. Here are all the categories, all the services. If you want compute, under compute you have all these things. Then if you want domain stuff or something like that, so I guess domain, we need to just quickly search for it, domain. So under cloud services, it will be having the domain stuff where you can actually register your own domain. So getting back to our own portal here, we are first going to create an Azure App Service. Before that, let me just see if there are any questions so that we can proceed further. Yeah. So I guess there are no questions. So yeah, before that, quickly clone this stuff. I'm just sharing with you. I think one of the organizers can share this link. Oh, okay, there's one question. Is our data on cloud 100% safe? Yeah, this is safe because everything is encrypted, and I guess ACE 256 encryption is used whenever you are having any cloud, when you uploading any sensitive data. But yeah, there are some vaults you can usually to be more secure. We can use HashiCorp, which is a vault which can be connected to any cloud, be it AWS or be it Azure, and you can store all your sensitive information there. And that's how you can communicate between HashiCorp and your Azure instance that you're running. Yeah. So also just clone this repo and try to run it. Okay, and then we'll try to actually deploy this up in our Azure, whatever app we are going to create. So yeah, so let's focus on get back to our Azure portal. And here, if you see, there's an app service. So I'm just going to click over here, app service. So there's one you see API tech phantoms. Then we have developer DS. This is a test server that I just created before the session. So I'll try to create one more. So here, if you see that we have the subscriptions, if you just click, this is the student ambassadors profile, and we have few subscriptions like this. Every year you get student ambassadors credit, $150 per month. That is around 10,000, 800, 10,900 to be honest. So 10,900 rupees you get for using Azure instances and all. So now we have just clicked on app service, and we created a new app service. And now this is how it looks: create web app. And it asks for which type of subscription that you want to use. So I'm going to use Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. And then we are going to select which resource group you want to use. Resource group, you can think it of as a particular cluster or particular what do you say, a group of suppose you have a SendGrid. Let me take in that way. Suppose you have developer days as a project. Okay, under that you have many resources, like someone is handling mailing service, someone is handling website. So combining them in one group is known as resource group. Like the developer days resource group is something like all the resources that are being there in the developer days will be in particular resource group. So here, as it is a session under Tech Phantoms API hacks, so we'll just using API hacks over here, where this resource group has been configured in that sense. The more resource group you create, the your charging billing rate will be also updated. So here now then, as you created the API hacks, now what happens? You have to actually name the instance. So here, if you see web app name, so here if you just notice just below down, Azure websites.net, right? So we are going to use developer days dot Azure websites.net. So you see it's available. So our main website will be on developer days dot Azure websites.net. So right now it's not available. You can see Safari cannot find the server. So let's build it to developer.azure websites.net. And we are going to use code because everything will be on this you can say the GitHub. So yeah, we are going to use that. And for we are just make sure that you install the Azure App Service extension on VS Code. It's something looks like this. Over here you can see this is the Azure App Service extension. We are going to use this to deploy to the code, so that's why I'm using code over here. And runtime stack, obviously it will be Node, and we're going to use the latest version, Node 14 LTS. It will be Linux and Central US. Obviously uh, I prefer Linux because it has you can think it of it has a tree structure of its maintaining its own data. So always whenever you have given you are giving a choice, whether you choose Linux or Windows on a cloud machine. So obviously every time you should opt for Linux, because you can write all the bash scripts, and it is more developer friendly if you are into development and cloud computing stuff. So always choose Linux. And yeah, we can go with Linux, and then the region I'll choosing Central US as default. And then the Linux plan is this one. This is again a resource group kind of thing which has created, and you can just like, this has already been created, you can create your own version, but I'm going to use this one as this is configured with my billing service. uh, Configuration in the sense that number of requests which has been which can be accepted and something like that, rate limiting and all this, just because of the billing stuff, so we don't run out of the bills or then overshoot the bill. That's why. And we are going to use free f1 1 GB memory, and then we are going to click on next deployment. And I guess configuring, there's some action configuration deployment and GitHub actions during app creation is not supported. Okay, so this is not supported, so it doesn't matter. We are just going to directly go to monitoring because we are using VS Code to actually push out all our deployment stuff. GitHub actions is fine, but can be like can you can run into issues if you want to like quickly deploy the stuff. So I prefer like using VS Code extensions to directly like deploy the stuff as quickly as possible. So we don't need any application sites because we are not in production or anything like that, and there's no requirement of tag and all. So next, let me see, it's creating. Until now we can have questions. If you have any doubts, it's comment 17. Okay, no, it's nothing like that. Why you don't choose region? Because something is default regarding to billing services, and because as I said you that we are having the stuff. Let me see, name app service plans, app VC Linux Central US, because this is in Central US which I have set up. So similarly, that should be also in Central US so that we don't have any conflicting things. So that's why I chose Central US as the like main config. And do you have any questions? How to get free subscription of Azure or the whole Azure is free? Yeah, so actually, Amit, you can try to what to say. If you are a student, then you should probably apply for Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors to get free monthly free subscription of Azure. Every month, you're going to get $150 credit for Azure services. If you're not a Microsoft Learn like Microsoft Student Ambassador, you can just directly sign up for Azure, where you can directly like, get to 12 months of free Azure with $200 subscription. So you just can try it out. How to create a resource group? So whenever you are like just search over here. If you see, let me just duplicate it so that I can quickly show you this thing. hmm so here, if you just click on resource group, so here you can just go over here resource groups, and you can see there are so many resource group stuff, and you can just create one and try to like this here, see Central India, Central US, so like this these are set up. So yeah, this is how you can just actually search the things and go for it. That is how it is. And then next we are going to create the web app, the Azure App Service. As soon as it's creating, it shows the notification that it's been created, deployment is in progress. And is VS Code team collaboration like GitHub? I'm just be sure, like be specific with your questions. Like, I'm not sure like which extension that you are like you're referring to. But yeah, there's something like live sharing option in VS Code that you can use for team collaboration. Yeah, cool. So yeah, thanks Khaled for answering that. And yeah, so your our deployment is complete, and let's see what is there. So we're going to go to the source. You see developer days, and we are just going to hit developer days dot Azure websites dot net. So I hope it works. I hope so. It will take some bit time. Maybe it's deploying still, so we could wait before it gets deployed. Websites.net. Yeah. So you can see developer days.azure websites.net. It is looking like this now. I'll just share the link so that you can also browse it at your places on your computer. So that okay, it's VS Code team collaboration like GitHub. Actually, this is okay. Azure services. I got it. What you are talking about. Just like we are going to see that VS Code team services. This I think there's special. You can just search for the extensions. Team collaboration Azure. So I guess there will be something regarding to that. But yeah, just need to search about it. I'm not sure like which stuff are we, because usually for live sharing we use normal team collaboration VS Code, which is already available. But yeah, if you can, if you are using, like if you are in production team or anything, like you are doing some internship, then you can use that also. And just let me, like I'll cover that doubt and later after deploying this, so that we are on, like we don't shoot out the time, and then we can actually do it. Yeah. Okay, and okay, fine. You have shared, great. So I think you all can see that, and now we are, what we are going to do, as I said, that clone the project initially. If you haven't cloned it yet, I'm putting the link again so that you can actually clone it, and then we can get started together. So git clone, and I'm directly going to clone it. Okay, let me just first open, right? So here we are going to go to documents, and we are going to community, and then we are going to developer days, and here we are going to open it. Great, so we have opened the developer days portal, and now then we are going to create, open the terminal, and we're going to just clone it directly, and that's how it is. So we have just cloned it, and now we are going to just install the stuff. So as you know that installing is, it's just like you just need to npm I. I'll just zoom it so that you can see, you folks can see it. So first I just use git clone command, and I guess you are all familiar with git, so you can directly use it, git clone, and the URL which I sent. And if you want to clone in the same directory, in the same folder which you opened, you just need to use this dot over here, or the period. After that, when you are done with cloning, everything is successful, you just need to write npm I, which just means npm install. Npm is one of the package managers, and it helps you to actually, you can see this node modules folder, it helps you all the like modular functions that you are going to use in your project. So these are all like uh, people have written the code, and we are just using that code to build our own code. So yeah, build our own landing page that we are going to have now. And after this, once you cloned it, you can just like try to explore. Here is the surprise for you. I'll just like make sure that we are on the slide. So we have a, like we are going to hands-on clone the repo and run the repo and get your gift. So now you have to run the thing which you have cloned, and let's run it using the command npm run start. So we are going to run the command, and here you can see it's getting started, starting the development server, and it asks for Visual Studio Code access to control Google Chrome. So we just said okay, and then now you can see here localhost 3000 is coming, and yes, so I guess there is still some issue. Okay, okay, I guess now I think that code is not pushed, and okay, let me just do it quickly for you so that the stuff is visible. Let me just make sure that just 2 minutes. Give me a 2 minutes so can I can share you that form link. Wait, just 2 minutes. I'll just stop the sharing screen, and then we can actually. I'll just directly do it over here. Just push the code so that you can actually avail the giveaway, and then we can get started. So let me just give 2 minutes. I'll just do it for you. Khalid, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I just like the giveaway code is not yet pushed onto the repo, so I'll just do it for just quick minute, like in a few
Sure,
minutes.
sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah. So that just make sure that you need to clone the stuff again, so that we can like can avail the
Cool.
giveaway. Yeah, yeah. So and really like this for this apologies for this that I didn't push. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, I will just do it
No
now.
worries. Like those who don't know, this is the first surprise from the B side. Second giveaway will be the last. We'll be giving away Bitcoin vouchers as usual. And here comes Atulya as well on the screen.
You guys forgot me.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I forgot to bring her on stage. I thought she is on stage. She was doing like this.
So I'll just
No
like do
worries.
it. Just give me a sec. So meanwhile, can you guess what's the giveaway will be? Don't tell
Guys,
the
like,
name.
can we get quick guesses?
Yeah, I actually didn't show because there's a reason I didn't push the code. If organizers see that code, they would have availed that giveaway. So, I thought, so we'll do it on live only. The code will be pushed live,
No
and
worries, no worries.
yeah,
Don't worry, our team will not avail the giveaway. These giveaways are only for participants.
yeah,
Yes.
that's great.
Okay,
So
so
I'll just
make some guesses for the what subscription are you going to get today? Come on, guys.
Sudhanshu also suggests that you'll get some subscription, Azure credits, maybe. Let's get some more guesses. Come on.
Yes.
I think now we can actually the guest time is over. We can actually now see. Okay, so I'll just like share the screen again so that you can directly go over there and check it out. Okay, let me hide this link. Yeah.
Here, just put it in the ANV file so people cannot see it.
Oh man, this is crazy. So let me just share the screen once again so that we all can
Great.
get
By the
it.
time me and
Okay,
Atulya will
so
go backstage again.
Amit is
Yeah.
saying we are
Okay.
going to give a iPhone 13 today.
Okay. Amir, is that the case?
No, not at all. You should ask Khalid for this iPhone 13 giveaway.
uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I
maybe in future seasons, I'll add the screen and me and Atulya will go backstage again.
Yeah,
Yes.
so actually, you can now see that you just need to clone the stuff again, and now you can see like run the stuff, and I'll just share the screen. So now we are running this giveaway stuff, and then PM run start. Once you clone it, and let me just yes, and you can see something there. Developer days open console to avail the giveaway. So one should know how to like open the console. So just right click and click on inspect, and here you can see console. So here you can see fill the form to avail the giveaway. Just fill the form, and the first one who fills the form with all the criterias over there will be like I'll DMing him on Twitter, DMing him or her on Twitter about the giveaway coupon that we have. So it is you can just check it out right now, so that it will be like 1 year subscription to to an awesome product. So just I guess now you know about what to do for the giveaway. Let me think. Yeah, I guess now we're in StreamYard. Great. Yeah, so forms in console, and so I was just seeing the chat. I was excited to see the chat. So yeah, so just clone link. Okay, you haven't cloned it yet, man. Just go and clone it and run the stuff. Yeah, and just see if the link is leaked or like now you know, right? What is the giveaway stuff? Yeah. So just get it done and don't worry. And next thing, let me like I'll give 5 minutes to it and I'll wait for the response. And let's see. Let me just open that form and see how much response. Like who's the first one? So we don't have any response yet. So yeah, well we're having the response and then we'll give away that. Okay, cool. So those who shall I give like shall we wait for 5 minutes and then get started again till you run the code?
We can continue the session and we can declare both the winners at the last.
Yeah, great. So I hope that if you if probably like during the session, if you are filling the form, that will be great. So we can actually say it out loud the winner. So about the winner, if you are not like not getting time during the session, so we can just like I can just DMing you on Twitter about the giveaway. Yeah. So yeah, let's come back to our main concept that we are actually focusing on. Let me just click them out a bit. And yeah, we are here now. Let's go to Azure extension. So first of all, you have to actually go to Azure, just search for Azure App Service. So as you actually just like go over here and search for Azure App Service, you are going to see this Azure App Service. Just install it and sign in with the Azure portal. So as soon as you sign in, you can see something like this: app service and your subscription over here. Okay, it can be like normal subscription too. Just you need to use that, whichever subscription which you choose. And here you can see all the app services that are listed. So API Tech Phantoms, then Developer Days Test, right? So now what we are going to do is we are going to go to Developer Days. So we are just going to Developer Days and we are going to see. So let me just move on to the presentation again so that we are Azure App Service we completed. We are now on the deployment stage, and yes, it does take time. So it will obviously take some time to deploy. So let's do it. If you just like, I'll just zoom in a bit so that you can see. So now we are here, developer days, and here you can see databases, application settings. So all the application, there are no application settings yet. We have not set up any rate limits or anything because everything is set up in the resource group. So we don't need anything yet. And next that we have to do is click over here. This is known as the cloud deploy to web app. So as soon as we click here, you have to actually select the folder that you want to deploy. Just click it over here and just like search it over here like developer days. Okay, I'm going to use this and the deployment will start. Yes, and deploy. So now it is going to deploy. So make sure it will take some time, as I said. It does take some time and you read it right. So yeah, well then if you have some questions, that would be great. I don't think so we have any questions. Let me just scroll up if I missed any one of them. Something is coming, but what don't know now, you know. Okay, no, we don't have much questions. Cool. So by mistake I have clicked on the hidden how to unhide it. um I didn't get you, man. Like the extension. I'm not sure, like, are you on the Windows or anything? Like, you can just search for it, like hiding an extension. Whenever you're stuck in some issue, something like this. So, if you're talking about the extension, if I'm not wrong, so hide the extension VS Code. So, you can just use this thing like here you can see clicking the gear button. Okay, so it's simple that you have to just go over here in extensions tab, go over here and just see. Here you can see extension settings, and maybe like from extension settings you can hide and disable or disable the hidden feature. But I'm not sure like why you are going to do that hidden hiding this. So you may need to figure out on yourself because this is something like out of the scope of this, like showing hidden and all this. So yeah, I think I should go to the Google Chrome now and check it out. So let's in the inspect. Okay, sorry. Okay, in the inspect. So you can actually, this is Google Chrome, right now you have this Google Chrome here. Just need to right click and inspect and then go to console. Here you can see the form link and just fill it up. Cool. So I guess now, okay, cool, I got it. It got hidden by mistake, so you can just need to reload it. Just need to reload and it will be again, because whenever you're reloading, the actually every stuff is getting re-rendered. So this actually, whenever you reload this, you can see it again. So just reload it, you can just directly go out and fill up the form. Yeah. So next up, I guess now we have deployed. I need to see whether we have deployed. The deploying is already in progress, so we're going to check the output window. Let me just zoom it out. Let's just go up. Yeah, so it is still deploying and it takes some time to deploy. And till then, we can actually discuss about the opportunity sharing that we have. So let me just, so API Hacks is one of the hackathons focused on building tools using APIs. So if you like, it will be on the 15th and 16th October, and judging will be happening on 17th of October. So you can actually go and participate it and win some exciting prizes. There are a lot of prizes up, and there are more sponsored tracks are coming. Yeah, right now the tracks are like work from home and productivity tools. So you need to just like integrate, use some APIs and build these kind of tools in order to like win the prize. And there are a lot of features, like there's some recruitment partners too, and obviously affinity will also be coming up for recruiting through API hacks. So yeah, this is just about the API hacks, that one of the opportunities that you can grab if you're looking for internships, and also upskilling yourself in the field of APIs and building some tools, because it's kind of, you can think it of like building some end-to-end tool, and which you can showcase in your resume. Plus also you can talk about it on LinkedIn, Twitter, and if you mention like this you built and during API hacks, will be giving the retweet and stuff. So yeah, this will add to your digital footprint. So this is about the opportunity sharing that we have. And let me just see whether it's deployed or not. So it's still running. I know it will take time. We are still in this stage only, the deployment stage, and yes, it does take time. So we can just check it out whether the things are developer days dot azure websites dot net. So now if I see, it's still not there, it's still the same as you can see, but yeah, it will be deployed. Once it's deployed, then we can actually go. So I hope there are no errors in the stream, because I tried it out before the stream it ran. So yeah, let's hope there are no errors. So then we have to debug it live in the stream. Let me see, Google Chrome, I guess. StreamYard, if there are any questions. Oh, great. Which is better, Azure or Google Cloud? See, I've deleted, man, to make a new Twitter account, man. If they are deleted, then make a new Twitter account. Yeah. Okay, which is better, Azure? Okay, which is better, Azure or Google Cloud? So see, there I would rather say like better in what sense, like the UI or the performance, like the features, the security. From security perspective, AWS is much better. Like it's completely, and where it's much mature in terms of security. There are very less leaks. From like if you rate on terms of security, Azure first one is AWS, then Google Cloud, then Azure. If you terms in terms of price, it will be Azure. Okay, so I guess, okay, like just question just switched up, yeah. So like that's based on the parameters you can think it of, not like you cannot classify which one is better, or which one is worse. Okay. API hacks is team event or single person? Yeah, it is a team event, where actually what we are focusing on to have at least one beginner in the event, so that we can upskill him or her. Okay. So here what will happen, two developer teams will be there, and two in a team there will be two developers, and one can be the UI UX or the beginner, or it can be one developer, one UI UX, and one with the beginner, because this is what we are like have been doing. Like there should be one beginner at least in the team. Okay, number of services, in terms of number, they offer like similar kind of services like AWS. Just if you see all the services offered by Google Cloud or AWS, or if you can say Azure, they are same. But the thing is that they have different names. Like suppose Firebase, if you can see, like Firebase is Google's product, and similar stuff you can find in AWS as Amplify, and similar stuff in Azure you can say that just we did now Azure App Service. So it is something like that. Moreover, if you just like it will be like bit time, I'll just go once to Azure Portal. Here you can see actually a lot of stuff. In Firebase you have to like manage your own authentication and stuff, like you need to enable it, right? Here you can see it at once: authentication, configuration, and applications, insights, a lot of stuff, and custom domains. You want to have a custom domain for your website or something like that, then you can do. So it is like complete one to like complete portal kind of thing, where you can manage all the stuff. So in terms of UI, I would say Azure is much better. It has like all those services listed in one go, whereas in AWS and all, you have to like deep dive and search which service is this and what service do that and everything stuff, right? Okay, so I think let's move on to questions. Yeah. Okay, Bitcoin vouchers giveaway here, and I guess now the deployment would have been done. Developer days or not yet, man. This is taking too much time. Okay, deployment to developer days is completed. Browse website. Let's see. I guess it would take some time. Yeah, it is deployed. And now if you just go and let's go to StreamYard, and again I'm sharing the link with you. So you can just go over there and check out what we have done. Yeah, so now it is deployed. You can see React app over here. Yeah, you can see Microsoft Azure App Service. And okay, let me just reload. I guess, yeah, React app. You can just see the React app over here, and you can see developer days, open console to avail the giveaway. So I'll just like open the console, inspect, and in the console use this link over here. You can see the forms.pl link, and let's see if we have any giveaway. Let's see up. So responses, we have got 4 responses. Wow, that's amazing. You have done great, really great job. Okay, so I'll be seeing whether joined on API Hacks on Discord, and I'll DM you on premium coupon. So first thing, I guess Amit, okay, Amit Harika. I'll say like I'm not sure how to pronounce, but I'll say Amit. Okay, Amit, you have won the like first. I'll just like check it out everywhere first. Because rules are rules. We cannot. We'll just let me just turn on this system and let's see. Do you qualify for the stuff? Yeah. Okay, man, you're the first. Okay, that's great. Seems so excited, man. Cool. So I guess let me just see once if let's check it out on our different system that we have over here. Yep. And let me just see. Okay, so we have 5 responses up, and Amit is one of the winners, I guess. So I guess we're still not confirmed yet. We are still looking for it. Let's see, Amit. Mm-mm. We need to search for PND. No, Amit, you haven't registered yet. I guess so. You haven't registered for the API hacks yet. So cool, but yeah, share the Twitter giveaway, and also like let me just see once in the Discord. Is there anything cool? New comments? Do you have new comments? Yes, great. Okay, no worries. So we'll just see on the Discord and make sure that I'll reaching on DM. I'll just see it out on backend, and the one which who is winning, like the eligible one, will be sharing to him. Okay. So I guess now you can see like about Azure, like how to actually quickly deploy the things, and the Azure extension is one of the key stuff that you can like that you should use whenever you're using like dealing with Azure, because sometimes there are some stuff like Azure DevOps which you can actually try out, but this is a bit complicated for you because this needs like a lot of configuration based on production because it's pipelining and all. So make sure that if you are like making some developer based project or just a personal project, you can directly use this extension Azure App Service to deploy your projects. And next, so we have done with the opportunity sharing, and that's all for the session. And feel free to reach out on Twitter. That's IMABP tweets and IMABP is the GitHub. So that's all, and I think you learned a lot in this session. Great. Yeah, and I'll be reaching out the eligible winners after the stream. Yeah. Just put up my Twitter over here so we can disconnect it. I guess we are done with the session, Khalid. Are there? Cool. So I hope that I want like I need Sadashra. Okay. So I just want to know like if you have any questions or if I missed any question, just put it up over here, and then we can like conclude the session afterwards. Yeah. I don't think so. I think you're muted, Atulya. Oh, it happens to me. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess Khalid's network there's a bit issue in that. And we also have to announce the Bitcoin voucher winners for today, and we'll be doing that soon. And till then, if you guys have any questions, please ask it on the comment section.
I don't think they'll be having questions except comparing which one is better. I guess so. So it was interesting. Yeah, great. I'm happy that you enjoyed the session, Harsha. Cool. And obviously, like I'll be checking out on LinkedIn, on like on our database that if you have registered for the API hacks, and on Discord, then we'll be giving out like, does API hacks have bug bounty policy? No, not yet. It's an like I'll tell you about the what is API hacks. It is bit like you can, uh, like we have an open collective. It's in USA and name is Tech Phantoms. They organize every year an event known as API hacks, where people come build tools using APIs, increase their digital footprint, pitch them to recruiters if they're in the Discord, and that's it. There's nothing like this. It's not a company or organization. It's just an open source registered collective where you can actually just share the link. That would be much better for apihacks.co. You can just like figure it out and reach out, and the collective link
Back.
too. Yeah, so you can just like there's no nothing like bug bounty stuff. Yeah, great. So yeah, I guess that's all.
Is there any questions?
No, everyone seems happy. Yeah.
Like Shivam wants to know, can you tell about your internship journey of getting internship?
Okay. So I think I just missed that question. Really sorry for that. Yeah. So yeah, like it was through cold emailing, and I usually like cold email. I have a personal SendGrid server on Azure, which has a particular email database of all the like wherever I get from, like all the engineering managers and all. And I try to cold email them with my data, and one of the cold email just worked, and I got the internship offer from like FNAD Singapore. There I got an okay that their tech stack is TypeScript and all. And I said, okay, let's go for it. So this is how like I ended up getting the internship. Like one of the, you can say it is one of the remote international internships, and learning a lot about it. But like blockchain plus IPFS plus also we have TypeScript, Next, AWS, all thing at once. So yeah, suggestions for internship prep. So the thing is that try to like build up your profile, like be active on GitHub, LinkedIn, and Tech Twitter. I'm specifically focusing on tech Twitter. The word tech Twitter means that you are following those personalities of tech Twitter. Like Florin is there, then we have Eddie Jowdy, and so many people are there who are contributing to like real world tech Twitter. So you can follow them and try to like get insights and build your own brand by sharing the content on Twitter, be it on anything. If you learned something from this session, you can directly just go and tweet about it, so that people know that okay, you are one of the developers who are like attending this session and you want to work on Azure. Then you keep on like tweeting about Azure services and something. And there are a few folks who are much active on Twitter, especially from Microsoft US team, US offices. So they, if they notice you, and they can like reach you out on DM and then ask you, okay, can you do like some contract work with us or something like that based on your skills. So it is something like that. So, how to get started with, man? We just covered in the session, and we will actually, okay. This is like if you want, if you didn't like the video, like if you didn't get through the video up, still like you, if you prefer the documentation and all these things, so I would rather say you go to Learn, Microsoft Learn. This is the authentic resource, and there you can actually also get to know about what are the various learning paths for Azure. You can see Azure Fundamentals Part 1. So here you can see describe core Azure concepts, and that's how you can get started. Like, but I showed in this video, like in this complete session, I wanted to show like how you can quickly deploy the stuff without like just creating the app service. I just focused on especially app service that you are going to use to like deploy your websites, landing pages, and all. And in fact, you can have your own server there. If I just like API Tech Phantom, let me just see the app service name over here. It's API Tech Phantoms. I'll just API Tech Phantoms dot Azure websites net. This is kind of the API we created using Azure, and this we consume in one of our front ends internally. So this you can just, it will take some time because we are not using it much. What happens in Azure? This is the coolest feature of Azure, that it, whenever something is like stuck or something is not used, it will just turn off the system for a while. Okay, and whenever someone is sending the request, it takes some time to load. So right now, if you just like I just made this app, this thing right now with developerdays.azurewebsites.net, right? So if I run it after like 10 days, it will just like loads very slowly at initially, and then it will go up. Yeah. Is shifting from GC to Azure fruitful? Which would you opt for? Hmm, depends on your use case. I would rather say if you are using GC, no, like I, to be honest, like in production, there is one what I say, Jaguar India. If you know, they usually use Google Cloud for all their purpose, like all their stuff, managing all their stuff. So it depends on company to company who uses GC or who uses Azure, who uses AWS. So based on that, you have to like think about the use case or the project that you are building on. Then you can like go for it. Okay, so it's not just about Azure or AWS. See, the concepts are very similar. Every web server, like every cloud service, has the similar offerings. Like authentication is there, video streaming is there, and much more, right? It's just like Azure. Suppose like Azure App Service is the name for hosting your web apps, mobile apps, and every stuff. Then there's something known as Firebase for Google and something for AWS Amplify. So everything is similar. The concepts are similar. Every stuff you learn is similar. Okay, but just the names are different and how to set it up, that is different. But yeah, I prefer like AWS much because these are more in like production. Most of like 70 to 80% of companies, they are completely on AWS. Their whole cloud and data lakes and every stuff. You can try to research on. There's a company known as Malwarebytes in Estonia. They are completely like fully fledged on AWS. Notion is on AWS. Slack is on AWS. So yes, AWS is everywhere in one sense. Okay, it's the last live stream of dev days, I think.
No, 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 no. We have very more like we have the session still 26th. Anyways, guys, the registration for developer days, like if anyone of your friends wants to register for developer days, it's closing tomorrow. After tomorrow, no one will be able to register for developer days. Although it's ending, it's the last week of developer days, but still we open the application till 19th of September. So do register, guys. It is
Yeah.
like the last call.
See, and really, Khalid and the whole team, we are really doing the awesome work because these sessions are really important to like channelize the beginners up, because usually beginners don't have this awareness what to choose and what to go for. So I really feel like this is a blessing for you all the attendees over here, that these folks are conducting the sessions like this for you. Really great.
Thank you so much. And it is all possible because of you all speakers and mentors,
Yeah.
and moreover the participants, because without participant, there will be no existence of developer days. So thanks
Exactly.
to everyone who is contributing to developer days at any say all the volunteers on the team as well. So
Yes.
yeah, Janki wants to know about the giveaway. So
Okay, so let's tell a bit about what do we have for giveaways. So we have I don't have the word right now, but we follow a condition, like whoever speaker comes, you have to choose a number between the total number of submissions we got today on the form. Just you have to choose a random number, and that will be our winner. Okay, so let me check the form.
so that is
Just
because so no one can blame the developer days team about the giveaway.
yeah,
All blame goes to the speaker.
just a minute.
Just
Okay,
one
so
minute.
till now we have 34 responses on the form. So you have to choose a number between 1 to 34.
Abir.
Am I am I stuck?
Abir is risking. Like I don't know. Abir is thinking what number should I choose?
Okay,
Okay,
I
let's do
thought
one
I
thing.
was
Not
stuck.
number, not
I
one
was
number. Let's do three numbers. What's up?
actually
Let's have three giveaways today.
I was actually seeing the chat and I was thinking, what should I choose? Like, so everyone is asking now.
Let's not have one number, Atulya. Let's have three today. What's up, Atulya?
Okay, okay,
Great.
okay. Yeah.
Let's have
So
three numbers. So Abir will be on the safe side.
okay, fine. So let's choose 10 first.
Okay.
Okay.
Atulya,
Are you
who's
checking,
the
Khaled?
person?
And
Let me check.
Okay.
then yeah,
Just a second.
yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
second.
Okay.
Let's do one by
Okay.
one. Okay. We have 10th. We have Amit Pandharikar. I guess he's lucky twice.
It is
He's
lucky.
lucky.
Wow.
Today is Amit's day.
Congratulations,
Today
Amit.
is Amit's day. He has won both the giveaways. Okay,
Yeah.
next number, Abhi.
Next number 17.
Okay, 17. We have just a second. Khushi Purwal. Congratulations, Khushi.
Khushi. Great. And
Now the
so,
last number.
yeah, last number. Should we go for greater than 20 or less than 20
It's
from the chat?
according to you. We don't want to get blamed. It's a beast choice.
Okay, so let's go with 25.
Okay, 25. Just a second. It's Sudhanshu Sharma.
Nice. We have, I think Sudhanshu was one of the early attendees who joined, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, yes, he was one of the early attendees. So congratulations to all the winners. There's one more small announcement. As our trend is very famous that every Saturday we have a gaming night on the Days channel. So today
Nice.
also we have a gaming night at 10:30 p.m. The game has not been disclosed yet by the team to us also. So it's a surprise for you all. So do join us at 10:30. And if Abir is free, he can also join us today.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
that
I'm
would be great.
to join you guys. Yep.
Great.
Great.
We'll chill today after like for 4 weeks or 5 weeks of work.
Yeah. And also, like regarding the Egghead IO, like let me just tell you, the Egghead IO subscription is something. Egghead IO is something like you can learn and get. It's kind of courses over there in Egghead IO, and it's premium courses over there. So you'll be getting a premium version, like 1 year version for like Egghead IO through the one of the winners, which I'm picking up, like the first one from the, like I'll be checking out first, like all those who are registered or not, and then will eligible ones I'll reach out on Twitter directly and DMing them.
Great.
Yeah.
So for the Bitcoin winners, you'll get a mail in the coming week itself. So
Yes.
Bitcoins winner, we actually roll out in a particular interval for all the winners. So as the your turn will come, we'll roll out all the vouchers. I guess about the gaming night is it amazing Saturday gaming night. Harshjot has been reminding me for like last 15 minutes. Guy, ki bhai, please remind that about the gaming night. So Harshjot, it's done. My responsibility is over. Now it will be over to you.
Mm.
And I guess now we can end the session if there's no more doubts.
I guess.
There's a lot of celebration going on in the comment section. That's so happy to see this.
That's all good. Everyone is happy with the session and the giveaways. I'm not sure. Are they
Yeah,
happy with the session or are they happy with the giveaways?
They are
they're
happy
happy
with the
with both.
session because we have a constant audience from the start till the end.
Yeah.
So that all explains the quality of the session.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, Obi.
Oh, it's all of your efforts, like combined efforts of developer team. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So Atulya, we can end the session now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us for the 9th session of the web development track of Mozilla Durg Developer Student Community, and KJ Durg presents the Developer Days. Platform partner Devfolio, authentication partner Savo Labs, and supported by Script Foundation. The month-long celebration for developers. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.